Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Digital Alps Conference 2025. My name is Mario Della. I am Director of the University of Applied Sciences Kufstein, Tirol, and I have the honor today to moderate this event. As you know, the Digital Alps Conference is the flagship conference of AUSALP, Action Group 5. AUSALP, you know, the EU strategy for Alpine regions, and the Action Group 5 is focusing on digital transformation, AI, data, infrastructure for doing that. So all these very important issues that we are having confronted nowadays. The event takes place every year in a different country, different region. And I'm very happy that, of course, we have two presidencies this year, Liechtenstein and Austria, who organized this event, and also the city of Lienz, or the region of Lienz, who is hosting this event. So give them a big applause. Thank you. The Action Group 5 also is, or let's say it in other words, before we dive into the topics and the welcome speeches, let's give me some minutes to introduce some organizational issues. So we have the honor to have two keynote speeches today, so very proud of that. And after that, we have 5 parallel working groups. And of course, you need to select and participate in these working groups separately. But at the end, we will have a wrap-up so that everybody gets informed about what is the main outcome of these working groups. So, of course, you should not lose something. Welcome speeches are very, very important so that we get an impression who is organizing, who is participating here. And I have the honor for the city of Lienz. Unfortunately, city of Lienz, the mayor is sick, so Stefan Clara instead will make the welcome speech for the region, and he is the mayor of Amlach. Please, Stefan, it's your turn.
Well, this is the nice part of being mayor. They tell you stand up and talk if you want or not. Doesn't matter. Well, unfortunately, our mayor, Ms. Planik, doesn't feel very well, so I got asked to welcome you here in our region in Osttirol, in the town of Lienz. We are a very active group here around the town of Lienz. I am mayor in a very small village right outside on the south side of Lienz, which is called Amlach, and our community is part of a 16-member called Planning Association 36, and we are part here doing a lot of work, mainly also in the last 2 years around everything related to digitalization. So I'm by myself very interested in this topic since years, and this is for me a lot of fun. I will welcome you, and I hope you are going to have a good time here, and we have for sure a lot of fun for the rest of the 2 days.
So thank you, Professor Dollar, to be our guide today. Thank you to the municipality of Lienz, also to the municipality of Almach to welcome us in this great location. Of course, I welcome all you participants here, but also all the people that are connected online because it's an hybrid event. The Digital Alps Conference, as you know, is an yearly event of the European strategy for the Alpine regions. And what is the main ambition of this 2025 edition is to try to solve 2 very relevant, from our point of view, questions. The first one is what are the desirable future in 5 or 10 years for the Alpine regions? And the second one is how can get the local communities, so citizens, SMEs, and the small municipalities to reach that future, because we know also there are a lot of trend changes that we are facing. So digitalization could be an answer, and so take the opportunity brought by the digitalization. And we are very glad that this event is part of the official program of the event of the Austria and Liechtenstein presidency. So I'm very glad to call on the stage the representative of the 2025 presidency. In particular, I give the floor to Angelika Leier for its welcome speech.
Dear distinguished guests, it is my great pleasure and honor to welcome you here in the beautiful city of Lienz on behalf of the Principality of Liechtenstein. It is the 5th edition of the Digital Alps Conference, and this edition, I would say, is a special one, as it takes place under joint USAID presidency of Austria and Liechtenstein. The motto of our co-presidency is "Cooperation empowers transformation," a guiding principle we truly believe in Liechtenstein, as you might imagine. As a small country at the heart of the Alps, Liechtenstein knows the value of connection. Through our membership in the European Economic Area and our close ties with Switzerland, also a USAID member, we participate in 2 economic spaces, a very unique position, I would say. Digital transformation plays a key role in this context. Digitalization strengthens rural regions, improves public services, and fosters innovation. Initiatives like our Digital Agenda, our Blockchain Act, our digital-first approach to e-government reflect that commitment and demonstrate how small states can drive momentum through agility and a spirit of innovation. So this conference is about shaping a digital transformation that serves the common good, strengthens social cohesion, and enhances quality of life across the whole Alpine region. In a time of global uncertainty, cooperation is more than a method. I would say it is a mindset, one that builds trust, creates resilience, and brings us closer together. Let us use these 2 days in Lienz to think boldly, share openly, and build bridges across ideas, disciplines, and borders. So before I close, I would like to thank USAID Action Group 5, the city of Lienz for their hospitality, and of course our co-presidency partner Austria for the excellent collaboration. This partnership is not only a symbol of our close relationship, but a shared responsibility for the future of the Alpine region. Thank you very much.
And now it's a pleasure to call on the stage Michael Rotto from Austrian Presidency. Thank you very much.
Yeah, dear guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just another welcome message, I have to say. No, much has already been said. I would like to welcome you here in Lienz, in Austria, on behalf of my ministry, the Federal Ministry for Agriculture and Forestry, Climate and Environmental Protection, and regions and water management. And the regions is why we are here, because we usually have nothing to do with digitalization. You think, but if you look closer, digitalization is everywhere. So Angelika already introduced you to our co-presidency motto. And I would just like to say, to add to that, that we were actually thinking about 3 major transformation processes that are ongoing. The one in, let's say, mobility, the one in circular economy, and another one. And actually, we missed out one transformation that is going on, the digital transformation. But this is a cross-cutting one, and therefore it affects us all in our daily lives, and also in particular when we think about improving the lives of the citizens in our municipalities, in our regions, and in our countries. So I will not prevent you much from exchanging, and I would just like to tell you a little anecdote when I was coming here. We are currently, let's say, quite busy with our presidency, so I thought, I give it a try. I give a chance to write my welcome message. It was not that bad, but you could see that apparently I did not use it. I just would like to encourage you, especially those who are here, to do something we cannot yet, I don't know, do in a digital way. That is really to personally liaise, network, exchange, create, and enjoy these 2 days here in Lienz, and make the best out of it while you are here. And of course, I'm sorry to say to all digital participants, that's nothing probably you can do, but nevertheless, don't be discouraged and maybe join us for the next edition in next year of this Digital Alps conference. Thank you so much.
Perfect, thank you. And finally, we will have the member of the Tyrolean Parliament, Martin Mayerl. He is also mayor of Dölzach, and he is a representative of the Tyrolean state. He will give his speech in German, and afterwards I will translate or at least summarize everything together. So please.
Sorry, I only speak German. Geschätzte Damen und Herren, liebe Freundinnen und Freunde des Alpenraumes, ist mir eine besondere Ehre, Sie hier in Osttirol begrüßen zu dürfen, und ich darf die Grüße unseres Landesrates für Wirtschaft, Tourismus und vor allem für Digitalisierung recht herzlich hier in Lienz begrüßen. Als Abgeordneter ist mir die Zusammenarbeit über die Ländergrenzen hinaus sehr, sehr wichtig, und Österreich, das Fürstentum Liechtenstein und diese Präsidentschaft im Jahr 2025 Österreich eben innehat. Diese Präsidentschaft ist ein echtes Gemeinschaftsprojekt, getragen von eben 4 Bundesländern und unseren Partnern über die Grenzen hinaus. In einer Makroregion wie der Eusalp geht es um Zusammenarbeit. Die Herausforderungen unserer Zeit, vom Klimawandel über die Digitalisierung, machen nicht an den Grenzen unseres Landes oder unserer Städte Halt. Sie fordern uns heraus, gemeinsam Lösungen zu finden, und deshalb sind Konferenzen wie diese sehr, sehr wichtig, weil sie uns zusammenbringen, über politische Ebenen, über Fachbereiche ein starkes Signal geben. Das diesjährige Motto der Konferenz Zusammenarbeit stärkt den Wandel. Genau darum geht es auch. Wenn wir Wandel ernst nehmen, ob in der Energieversorgung, in der Mobilität oder im Bauwesen, dann schaffen wir das nur gemeinsam. Und dieser Wandel ist deutlich spürbar, im Alpenraum vielleicht durchaus etwas schneller und herausfordernder wie irgendwo anderswo. Aber die Digitalisierung ist nicht nur ein technisches Thema, sie ist ein Hebel für eine nachhaltige und auch resiliente Zukunft. Eusalp ist eine Strategie der Regionen, und das Land Tirol hat hier von Anfang an eine federführende Rolle übernommen, mit viel Einsatz, mit einem klaren Blick auch für die Herausforderungen im Alpenraum und mit einem starken regionalen Bewusstsein. Der Raum, in dem wir leben, unser Alpenraum, ist begrenzt, aber auch etwas Besonderes. Er prägt uns, unsere Kultur, unsere Arbeitsweisen, unsere Denkweisen. Deshalb ist es entscheidend, dass wir ihn gemeinsam gestalten, mit Verantwortung, aber auch mit Vision. Unsere Präsidentschaft konzentriert sich bewusst auf 3 große Veränderungen, eben in der Mobilität, in der Energiewende und auch in der Bauwende. Ein Herzensanliegen ist uns aber auch die Jugend. Wir wollen jungen Menschen nicht nur einladen, sondern aktiv einbinden, denn diese sind es, die den Alpenraum morgen gestalten werden. Tirol wird hier einen klaren Akzent setzen mit Projekten zur Jugendbeteiligung und einem besonderen Fokus beim Eusalp-Jahresforum im November in Innsbruck. Zum Schluss möchte ich sagen, die Digital Alps-Konferenz ist nicht nur eine Fachtagung. Sie ist ein Ort des Austausches, ein Ort der Ideen und so hoffe ich auch ein Ort der Inspiration. Ich danke allen, die an dieser Konferenz teilnehmen, die diese Konferenz möglich gemacht haben. Der Aktionsgruppe 5 der Eusalp und der Region Austertal, der Stadt Lienz, dem Bundesministerium für Land- und Forstwirtschaft, Klima- und Umweltschutz, Regionen- und Wasserwirtschaft, unseren Partnern aus dem Fürstentum Liechtenstein und ganz besonders allen, die heute hier sind. Ich lade Sie bereits jetzt im Namen unseres Landeshauptmannes sehr herzlich zum Eusalp-Jahresforum am 25. und 26. November in Innsbruck ein. Lassen Sie uns dort gemeinsam 10 Jahre Alpenraumstrategie feiern mit politischen Impulsen, spannenden Diskussionen und vor allem mit einer starken Stimme der Regionen. Herzlichen Dank und willkommen in Osttirol.
Okay, well, just to summarize most of the important issues he mentioned. So, of course, as you know, climate change and all the big issues are not, stopping at the border. So, cross-border cooperation and cross-border relationship is very, very important to face these kind of problems. First of all, and also, which is also important, that we need to focus on the young people also. So don't forget the youngs that we need to take into consideration when we discuss these kind of issues and try to find some solutions. He mentioned that the presidency is focusing very strong on 3 main corner points. So on the one side is mobility, energy, and the construction transition. Because of course, you know, these are the main issues where we have carbon dioxide and all these kind of problems that we face today. And finally, he also mentioned that we have a final roundup in November. So in November, there's the European Forum of Eusalp, and everybody is, of course, invited to participate in this event to summarize the last 10 years and celebrate what has been done so far. So thanks a lot, of course, for all these welcome speeches. It was very nice to have your impressions and your starting points. And now we